Q is about a new agency called Air Blue, rosters consisting of voice actors with absolutely no experience, accepting to hone their skills and build courage at the gradual pace. The girls are taken aback when their head of their agency, Makasi Ortoro, announced that they will be partaking in the audition for Bloom Ball, a popular sports manga receiving an anime adaptation. Despite the odds being set against them, each of the girls is now presented with a momentous chance to make their debut in the unrelenting world of voice acting. This anime has about 24 episodes. It is premiering January 8, 2022 and still premiering. It is based off a popular game. And each episode is 24 minutes per episode, rated PG-13, and the themes is idols, music, and showbiz. So let's get started into the anime review. What I really like about Q is that it focuses on the whole entire cast of voice acting, and who we have here in front of us today is Mihara Haruna, and she is one but the many large cast in this voice actors anime. And what I really like is even though there is a huge cast, each episode kind of focuses on them, either a pair, solo, or in a group. Entirely, since it's a big cast, most episodes will feature group performances or duos or triples. Now, what I really like about it dives into the lives and narratives of voice actors as they get in production for our anime. And since these characters are being placed in a new voice acting agency, you get to see all the different budding personalities and characters that makes them tick, and the reason why they want to learn voice acting to begin with. Now, we're first given Haruna her first place in the audience as the viewer, because she is placed first in front of us, and seeing as he struggles to find her place in the voice acting industry, and also trying to find out what roles suit her best for her voice. But as we move on to the bigger cast of schemas you see here, there's a large cast of girls. So each of them are part of this one new family budding industry, which they each will try to find their place in the voice acting industry. That was very unique and interesting because it focuses on such a huge, large cast. With that being said, you feel like, what a huge cast has been. Don't the characters get lost in the middle of it? No, not really, because I think overall, with the characters themselves, they have their own cute little story. So the anime just solely focus on one of them. It focuses on all of them. And for one of the girls, the main character, they focus on the whole group of the cast. And I feel like every second that we're shown of these characters, especially all the girls, we see their individual personalities of the character that they pick, who they voice, and the project that they get over the project they don't get, or they spin off and do their own little thing while they're waiting for their careers to pick up. They're never left like in the dust. They're always evolving, they're always growing, they're always adapting to whatever obstacles that are thrown their way in the voice acting community, which I thought was very interesting. Overall, between the character and the story themselves, the story is very simple, and the characters are really unique because you kind of attract and drawn to which one that suits your personality, which one you feel drawn to next, which I really thoroughly enjoy. And the cast here, you can see they're starting their own podcast now. Not getting more in detail what the podcast is about, but you can see even if they're not voice acting, they still have other projects to keep them busy, whether that be like an idol live performance for the character in the anime that they're starring, or a podcast while they're discussing if they pass their audition out to the lovely fans who are listening to the podcast. Now, with each group going to the recording booth for the anime that they're selected to play in, I think it's really interesting how they decide what different segments to partake in versus the character they choose to voice thoroughly through the end. Which I thought was very fascinating and interesting as a whole, because you see them each coming out of their bubble, out of their circle, and growing more in themselves as they take each step into each role and the time that they're given, and they try to accomplish to the best of their abilities. While some obstacles are thrown in the way, they manage to overcome it with a group of friendship, a power bond, and learn to confide one to another, which I thought was very interesting in this sense, because, it's very rare we have a voice acting anime that focuses solely on either the anime itself that they're producing, the voice actors just themselves, and the struggle they go through just to get gigs, or just a entire bigger cast of voice acting actresses trying to land big and, land role that they think that suits them better. But definitely check out Q, you haven't already. It does have 24 episodes, and it does finish coming out June 25th of this year, if I'm not mistaken. But it's definitely a heartwarming anime that I really enjoy, and I can't wait to see if it is promised for a second season, but we'll have to wait and see, find out, because it's based on a popular game as well. So just gotta wait to see where this anime takes us. But definitely check out Q. If you haven't already, I give it a 10 out of 10, and let me know what you think. But until then, bye.